everyone. Thanks for joining me today for this workout, and let's begin. So we'll come down onto our backs. Arms down by our side, knees are bent. Reach those arms out, reach the legs out, and just stretch. And bring everything together. Legs come into tabletop, fingertips reach up towards the ceiling for the hundreds. Curling chin to chest, lower those arms and start pumping. Nice strong pumps, breathing in and out. In, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Belly button is pulled back towards the spine. Lengthen the legs up. You can always come back to tabletop or lower them down to a challenging level. Working from the powerhouse. Two more. Last one. Exhale all that air out, curl up higher, and bend it in. Reach those legs out. Arms reach up towards the ceiling for the roll up. Curling chin to chest, scoop, round over those hips, reach towards those toes. Tuck the tailbone and round back down. You can always do this with a bent knee. Scooping in that belly as you round up. Arms overhead to the ceiling. Look towards that belly button. Reach. Pulling towards that center line. Legs stay connected. Two more. Last one. And come all the way down. Arms down by your side. Single leg circles. Kick off your right leg. Flex that bottom foot and circle, cross, around, and up. Across, around, and up. Two more this direction. Hips are steady. Reverse at the top. Out, around, and up. Circle out, around, and up. Two more. Last one. And switch legs. Circle across, around, and up. Try not to shift at all. It's a nice and controlled movement. One more this direction and reverse. Reaching long at that top leg. Last one. And bend it in. Lengthen both legs onto the mat. Curling chin to chest. Stack the palms behind your head. And we're going to crunch up and lower down. Crunch. Working those upper abs. This time, we're going to crunch up and do a little pulse at the top and lower down. Pulse, pulse. Pulse, pulse. Pulse, pulse. Belly button is pulled back. Keeping those ribs together. Pulse, pulse. Last one. Lower down and alternate sides. Bring your right elbow to the left side, center, and opposite. Trying to lift up higher as you twist over. One more set. And lower down, take a breath. Bring the legs into tabletop. Curling up, palms still stacked behind your head. Lengthen the legs up towards the ceiling for lower lifts. Lower, 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 scoop and lift. Lower, 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 and lift. Keeping that pelvis in neutral, so there should be no tension on that low back. If so, you're going too low. Two more. Last one. And crisscross. Right knee bends in, left elbow to right knee. And switch. And switch. And switch. Staying lifted. Feeling those abs working. One more set. And rest it back. Reach behind your knees and rock up. Lengthening your legs out. Already working up a sweat. Reach those arms straight out in front of you. Spine stretch forward. Looking in. Reach forward as you pull those ribs back. Stretching out that back. And stack it up. And look in. Rounding forward. Flexing those feet. You'll be feeling your abs working with this too. So really pull them back as you round forward. Two more. Last one. And arms come back down, bending in your legs. Hip distance apart, feet are flat. Walk them out slightly so you have some leverage in front of you. We're gonna go for a short box series on the mat. So wrapping our arms around our ribs, looking in towards your stomach, tuck the tailbone and round back, trying to get your sacrum back on that mat and scoop to come up. If you feel any tension in your low back, don't go as far, but really round through there and use those abs to help you up. Two more. Last one. Stacking it at the top. Cross your arms in front of your chest for flat. Hinge back and forward. If you need to walk your feet out, go ahead. Keeping those ribs knitted together. One more. And center. Reach those arms up for side to side. Reach over towards the right side, pulling down that left hip. Center, opposite side. Stretching out that side waist. And switch. Last set. And a center, sitting nice and tall. Twist towards the right. Inhale, center, and exhale, twist. Center, and rotate. Last set. center. Lengthen out your left leg onto the mat. Looking in, bring your right knee towards you, hands behind your thigh. Elbows are nice and wide. Spine is still nice and long. Look in and kick up for 3, 2, 1. Hold it out there. Walk out towards your ankle. Bring that leg in, feeling that stretch. And rock back onto your sacrum. Looking towards your stomach and walk down the leg. Using those abs to keep control. Head comes out. Chin to chest. Use those abs and walk back up. Sitting tall at the top. We're going to go again. Walk back down. Chin in. Walk back up. One more time. Chin in. Walk back up. Shifting those hips forward slightly. Reach to the bottom of your foot for that stretch. You can always have a bent knee. Opposite hand goes to the outside of the foot. Twist open towards the side. Right hand comes to the mat. Breathe, pulling that leg across you, feeling that stretch on the outer thigh. And bend it in. Bend your left knee, placing that right ankle in front of that thigh, and lean into it. Feeling that stretch. And switch legs. Left knee comes towards your chest. Look in and kick up for 3, 2, 1. Hold it up there. Walk up towards the ankle. Pulling that leg back for the stretch. Lengthen out those arms and rock back. Walking down that leg with control. Chin towards your chest and walk back up. Walk back down. And walk back up. One more time. Shifting forward. Reach to the bottom of your foot for that stretch. Opposite hand goes to the outside of the foot and twist open. Breathe. Bending it in, crossing it over the opposite thigh, and hinge forward. Breathe or lean forward. Lengthen out those legs, and we'll come all the way back down to our backs. Bending, bring your feet towards your bum, hip distance apart for bridging. Arms down by our side, boost those hips up and articulate the spine, bone by bone by bone. Lift and lower down. Lift and round down. This time we're gonna lift, hold it up there, lower the hips halfway and pulse back up. Lower and lift, lower and lift. Squeezing that seat. Three more. 2 and 1. Lower all the way down. Take an inhale. Exhale, boost back up. Hold it up there. Kick up your right leg. Lower down and lift. Lower and lift. One more time. Lift. Lower all the way down. Switch legs. Kick up the left leg. Lower and lift. Lower. Lift. Last time. Lower down. Bend it in and around down. Bone by bone by bone. One more set of bridging. Boost those hips back up and lower down. Lift and lower. Two more, and then we're going to hold it up there. Last time, hold it up there and march out those feet. Lifting one foot off the mat, placing it back down. Keeping those hips lifted high. Three, two, one, and lower down. Rolling over onto your side. Hand comes underneath your head. Knees are bent. Top hand comes in front of your ribs. We're going to open our legs, keeping the feet together, and then connect the knees. Open and close. Open and close. Really wrapping that seat. Two more. Connect the knees, kick the foot towards the ceiling at an angle, and then tap the toes, tap the knee. Working that outer booty. Three more. Two. And one. Connect the knees and then kick that leg straight out. Bend and extend. Bend and reach. Last two. Hold it out there and pulse that leg up. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Rest that leg. And we'll switch over towards the other side. Lying down, hand underneath your head. Top hand comes right in front of those ribs. Keeping that balance. Knees are bent. Feet stay connected as we just open those knees up and close. Open and close. Belly button is pulled back. Four more. 3, 2, and 1. Connect those knees, kick that foot up, tap the toes, tap the knees. Four more. 3, 2, last one. Connect the knees, kick that leg out, and bend it in. Reach it out and in. Trying to keep that length in your waist right here. Three more. Hold it out there and lift up. Feeling that burn. 5 more. 2, and 1. Lower down. Whew. Coming onto our stomachs. Elbows underneath your shoulders, making fists with your hands. Bring those knuckles together. Legs stay connected. And you're going to kick in your right heel towards your bum and switch. Kick, kick, and switch. Kick, kick. You can always separate the legs. Kick, kick, and switch. Belly button is pulled back. One more set. And lengthen down. Go ahead and sweep those arms around, placing your hands onto your back, coming down onto one cheek. Keeping those legs connected, kick in for 3. 1, 2, 3. Lengthen out, placing your feet onto the ground. Reach your hands back as you turn over onto the other cheek. And kick. 1, 2, 3. And reach, lifting your head and chest up. And switch. 1, 2, 3, and switch. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Last set. Really feeling it in the back of the legs. Reach and lower down. Bringing your hands onto the mat, press back into rest position. Taking a breath. And coming up. Sitting back down onto your seat. Knees are bent. Feet are flat onto the mat. Walking out slightly. Bring your fists together, looking in towards your stomach. Tuck the tailbone and hinge back slightly. And we're going to twist to the right and then twist to the left. Working that waistline. Feet can always stay onto the mat. If you want an added challenge, you can hover them, lifting them up into a tabletop. Then you can pick up the pace if that's comfortable for you. Keep sinking that belly button back towards your spine. One more set. And come center. Lengthen out those legs and reach towards those toes. Definitely felt that in my abs. And stack up the spine. Place the hands behind your hips. Fingers facing your toes. Bending your knees. Feet are hip distance apart. Flat onto the mat. We're going to press up into a tabletop. Holding it. And lower down. Pressing back up. And lower down. One more time, press it up. Using that seat to stay lifted. Trying to keep those hips square. Lower those hips down slightly and bending from the elbows for tricep dips. Extend, bend, and extend. Five more. 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way down. Reach behind those knees and round down onto the mat. Arms come out to a T. Walk the feet closer towards your bum. Let your legs fall over towards the right. And switching to the opposite side. Keep alternating sides. Gaining some more mobility in that low back. One more side. Coming center. Bring those knees in towards your chest and rock up to a seat. Place the feet onto the mat. Soles come together, closer towards you. Holding onto those feet, just hinge forward, letting your legs fall open. You can press your elbows into your legs and press them to get deeper into that stretch. And stacking up this spine. Sitting center of your mat. Reach your right arm up, left arm comes down, stretching out that side waist. And bend to the opposite side. Reach. And center. Reach those arms out to a T, little circles forward. And reverse. Lower those arms down, roll those shoulders out. Reverse the direction. And steady those arms. Thank you for joining me today.